We have been taught a dangerous lie. Were you told as a child that being good and nice is always the right thing to do? That if you give, the universe will give back? That turning the other cheek is superior? Today, I will prove to you that excessive kindness is not a virtue. It is a disease. It can degenerate into permissiveness, and it will only result in the world devouring you alive. Today, we are going to dissect the exact 10 ways your kindness is destroying your finances, your respect, and your psyche. I will show you how to stop ruining your life because of this. Welcome to reality. Rome, March 15th, 44 BC. The most powerful man on earth walks towards the Senate. No guard, no weapons. He felt untouchable. Why? Because of his most famous virtue, clementia, divine mercy. He had forgiven his enemies. He had gifted power to those who hated him, arrogantly believing that his kindness would buy eternal loyalty. Of course, he was wrong. His kindness did not buy loyalty. On the contrary, it purchased his death. 23 stab wounds, all inflicted by the very men he had saved. You are not Julius Caesar, but you are committing the same fatal mistake every single day. 1. The Covert Contract. You think you are nice, but in reality, you are an ineffective manipulator. Dr. Robert Glover calls this the Covert Contract. Your mental script says, if I am a good boy, if I hide my needs and sacrifice everything for you, then you must love me and respect me. But you never signed that contract with anyone. No one accepted those terms. And when the world doesn't pay you what you think it owes you, your kindness mutates. It turns into resentment. You become a ticking time bomb. Remember this. True kindness is given without expecting a return. What you are doing is called emotional prostitution, and people can smell that desperation from miles away. 2. The Agreeableness Tax. Your wallet is bleeding. This isn't philosophy. It is pure statistics. Studies from Cornell and Jordan Peterson confirm it. Disagreeable men, those who are not afraid of conflict and negotiate hard, earn significantly more money. Why? Simple. The nice man doesn't ask for the raise. He doesn't negotiate the price. He accepts the extra workload so as not to inconvenience anyone. You are practically paying a tax for your foolish need to be liked. The market does not reward martyrs. It rewards those who command respect. It is ugly to say, but that is the truth. 3. Slave morality. Nietzsche would destroy your ego in a second. He distinguished between being good and simply being harmless. Many men believe they are virtuous because they do no harm. They tend to think, I am noble because I never get angry. False. You are harmless. A rabbit is not virtuous for not eating the wolf. It is simply a rabbit. It has no choice. True virtue requires the capacity for violence and the discipline not to use it. If you are nice because you lack the strength to be anything else, your morality is worthless. It is a survival strategy for slaves. 4. The Parasite Magnet. Have you heard that sharks smell blood? You are blood in the water. In human society, predators are called narcissists and psychopaths. They instinctively look for the most submissive member of the herd, the weakest one. Your lack of boundaries and your inability to say no emit a biochemical signal. Use me. You will attract partners who drain you emotionally and bosses who exploit you. It's not bad luck, it's your design. Your kindness without barriers is honey for flies. 5. The erosion of authority. Here is a basic law of economics. If your access is free, your value is zero. Scarcity creates value. If you are always available, if you always say yes, you devalue your own currency. Warren Buffett maintains that the difference between successful people and really successful people is that the latter say no to almost everything. The key is to reject opportunities that seem good, but are not the best. Learn to say no without giving explanations. I cannot commit to this right now. Period. Respect is earned through autonomy, not servitude. No one respects the doormat at the entrance. Everyone wipes their feet on it before entering to see the king. 6. The accumulation of the shadow. Carl Jung warned about this. Everything you repress does not disappear. It hides in the basement and lifts weights. It exercises to grow stronger, and believe me, that is not good. Every time you smile when you want to scream, you are feeding the monster. That repressed aggression accumulates like magma, and one day it will explode. And it won't be heroic, it will be pathetic. You will explode at your wife or at yourself in the form of disease. Keep this in mind. Do not believe for a moment that you are a saint. Not at all. In fact, it is quite the opposite. You are just a repressed man about to break. You must integrate your darkness before it integrates you. 7. Opportunity cost. You are burning your only non-renewable resource: time. While you are busy solving your friend's emotional problems or doing the dirty work that others avoided, what are you failing to build? The personal empire requires strategic selfishness. Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome because he knew exactly what to ruthlessly ignore. Every cheap yes you give to others is an expensive no you say to your own future. 8. Fake virtue. Your halo is made of glass. Once again, stop telling yourself you are a good person. Be honest. Often what you call kindness is simply cowardice with a good marketing department. Avoiding conflict is not peace, it is appeasement. Not telling the truth so as not to hurt feelings is not empathy, it is lying. True virtue sometimes hurts. True loyalty sometimes requires offending someone. If you never offend anyone, it's because you've never stood for anything important. Go ahead. Dare to face or address that conflict you've been avoiding to prevent an anxiety attack. Defend your point. However uncomfortable it may be, I assure you, if you do it, you will have taken a massive step forward. 9. The death of individuality. You have become an NPC, a non-player character, a background extra. When your personality is based on pleasing others, you become a mirror. You reflect what others want to see. But a mirror has no will, it has no edges. And the irony is that people get bored of mirrors. People look for character, they look for friction, they look for someone real, with the capacity to decide, to solve, not a nobody. By trying to please everyone, you have ceased to exist. 10. The solution: become the monster. Relax. You don't have to become a villain. You just have to be capable of saying no and holding eye contact while the other person gets uncomfortable. You must be able to defend your interests with courage and principles. This is the only way out. Integrate your shadow. Only when you are capable of biting, of attacking if necessary, does your gentleness have value. Because then it becomes a choice and stops being a lack of options. Be dangerous. And then be disciplined. That is what it means to be a man. Everything else is just being a victim waiting for his turn. Blind kindness killed Caesar. Don't let it kill your potential. The choice is yours. Either you are the protagonist, or you are the nice, supporting character in someone else's story. If this video has sharpened your vision by even 1%, you have made more progress today than most do in a year. Don't lose the advantage. Don't forget to subscribe. Remain Invictus.